Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Bista Buzz. My name is Todd Sellers, and I actually have a special guest with us today. One of our guests is one of our customers, and as we talked in the last episode about building those relationships and building a brand with our customers, we've actually here at the America's March with Stephen Clairmont, and Stephen Clairmont is actually the owner of Clairmont Company. He is in town from Laurel, Mississippi, a showcase room here that has arts and crafts, and we're elated to have him here on the show today. And wanted to thank you for coming in town.
Absolutely.
Not only just closing and doing business with us, Stephen, but at the same time and token, taking time today and doing the Bista Buzz show with us. And I wanted to thank you for that. And also wanted to tell us more about your business while you're here and while you're in town, that type of thing. And fill us in more about what's going on with your company.
Okay. Well, so my wife and I started our business 10 years ago. We were actually grads at Mississippi State University. My degree was in architecture. Hers was elementary ed. And I was lucky enough to get a cheerleader, so that was always fun. But while we were in college, we couldn't work full time. It was hard to do any part-time work or anything on the side. So I was familiar with arts and crafts shows growing up with my mom having a retail store, and so we decided to just start doing arts and crafts shows on the weekends just to make ends meet. And one thing led to another, and towards the end of our school, we started doing ceramics. We had a kiln. We would paint ceramics in our mobile home, and we'd go and take them to shows. We actually started having gift shops ask us if we'd ever thought about selling wholesale and letting them buy product from us. And so one thing led to another. We finished up school. My wife finished up in December. It was hard finding a teaching job during December, so we said, hey, we're going to take a leap of faith, see what happens. Worst case scenario, we do it for 6-8 months, and if it doesn't work out, she finds a teaching job in August, and then we'll go back to our corporate lifestyle, which is what I had planned. But there was a different route for us, and we kind of took that leap and been doing it ever since now. 10 years later, still doing it, loving it, working every day side by side, and enjoying it.
Awesome. What an incredible story. As I read on your page, your bio of the About Us page of the Clairmont Company was very, very inspiring. So I'm glad for sharing that with us. And as you guys can see here now, the business has grown. As you can see, some of the arts and crafts behind us right now, some items that I'm looking to purchase today myself. I was talking to Stephen earlier about some of the Christmas items he has over there. Very nice, by the way.
Thank you.
So let's kind of talk about in regards to the growth and development of your company and finding that right solution of Odoo and Bista and kind of how that came about or so, and being comfortability to work with us.
Okay. Well, so we went through some growing pains. In previous years, we were trying to find something that would work for us at a small level. And to be honest with you, we made some wrong decisions. We got involved with some companies that we felt took advantage of us as a small company, and so lost a lot of heartache, a lot of time, and shed some tears over it. It was at a pinnacle of our company where it could have sank us. But through that, we learned some things. We learned that at some point we needed an ERP solution to really run our manufacturing operation, and through those heartaches we found Odoo. And one of the things that really drew me to Odoo was the fact that you could start at any level. It's free from a community version if you want to spend the time and really learn community version and that. But it's also for the big guys like Samsung and some of those massive corporations. And it was really unique that you could find a software solution that could fit within the means that we could afford at the time. And so we've been using it now for over a year and a half, almost 2 years actually. And we've gotten pretty acquainted with the system and how it runs. Now we're at the point where we've got to figure out how to take the next step and really set up our manufacturing process and how to make our workflows match the product that we're making, and how to do the bill of assemblies and track all the inventory through the systems.
Yes.
We eventually want to get into doing barcodes and things like that through our workstations that the products go through. And so through this journey, we started looking and had some issues with trying to migrate our version from Odoo, and we just ran into a lot of walls for about 6 or 8 months. And we looked at several different outlets on trying to find some Odoo developers, and went through several other websites, and finally led us to Bista. And I can say from Bista, the thing that probably drew us more than anything was the fact that, one, that you just followed up like nobody else, and that we saw, and you were always very easy to get in contact with. Some of the other people I contacted, I'd leave emails and voicemails and never hear back, and I got you from the very first time I called you guys.
Thank you.
And then the other thing was, ERP systems can get really expensive really quick, and where we are in our business, we have a lot of vision and a lot of growth that we intend on, and next year could be the biggest year that we've ever had in our company. And so we just don't have a huge budget to work with. And so, I think we talked about our budget in the very beginning.
Yes.
And where I felt comfortable based on past experiences, and where we could be, what we could afford at the moment, and you guys worked through it to find something that would work for us and work for you guys as well. And so, and on top of that, we were looking for a long-time partner.
Yes.
Yep. And so somebody that could grow with us every year and can, really take our return on investment on a software solution through the roof. And I don't have the time to spend on software development and really making it match our systems. And that's where I felt like you guys could play a vital part in our organization doing that.
Awesome. Yeah. And we appreciate you, by the way, as well. And understanding that we're here for you. In the longevity and long partnership with your company, and I think we've exploited that, as you mentioned. So the next big step for Clairmont Company is maybe taking this to the e-commerce side and taking it to another level, as you mentioned, barcoding, retail stores, things of that nature as well. Those are the things that we're excited about, of being on the long-term relationship with you and Clairmont Company. So at the end of the day, you hear it first here with our customer, Stephen Clairmont with Clairmont Company. Bista is here to help and solve any type of solutions or so within the Odoo family. Again, setting those proper expectations. We love to work with customers, and also we work with your budget. You just heard it first from Stephen. Working within your means and your budget. It doesn't really matter. We can make that happen for you guys. So again, we're here at Bista Buzz, here at the American Smart, one of our long-term customers we've established with Stephen Clairmont. And my name again is Todd Sellers, and we're going to be signing off, but stay tuned for more of the Bista Buzz. Thank you.